Breast cancer is the second most common cancer in women. That's according to the National Cancer Institute. It's an illness that brings pain and suffering not only to the victim, but to all around that person. New for you now at 5. News 10's Richard Solomon introduces us to one local woman sharing her story of how one local organization helped her kick cancer's butt.
Nina's story says living with cancer is one of the most challenging things to do. She was able to overcome her battle with cancer with a little laughter, love, and support from the Wabash Valley Breast Cancer Survivors Group. Take a look at her story.
It was the worst news Nina's story ever received.
It was just kind of a shock. I just thought it wouldn't happen to me.
Doctors diagnosed her with breast cancer. Chemotherapy and trips to the doctor quickly became far too familiar to her. Story says cancer was only half the battle. The treatments were even harder.
There would be nights I just did not feel well. Sometimes it's lonely because no one's really going through it like you are.
Shortly after, she met a group of women that would change her outlook on life. The Wabash Valley Breast Cancer Survivors Incorporation. Coral Cochran started the group in 1992. She's also a survivor.
We've helped a lot of women in many different ways.
The group helps women cope with the trauma of living with breast cancer. It also helps women smile through the pain. Cochran says that's the key to winning the fight.
We want women to know that they need to be always looking for things to make sure that they don't have something. We want to caught early.
Just being around them and seeing them full of life and knowing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, there's something that's so powerful.
Story says breast cancer can take away women's pride and self-esteem, but she believes sharing her journey with others could be the thing that helps someone else win their battle.
It comes from living. It comes from the strength of, and I made it through, and I made it through, and you can as well.
The group uses the month of October to educate people on breast cancer. Coming up at 6, I'll tell you more about their efforts. Back to you, Susie.